Welcome to this series where we are playing Transport Fever 2. In the last part, we set up this food production line that's making a little bit of money. In fact, at the moment, we're making profit across the board. Although it looks like our oil fuel line is not making as much money as it was before. We need to take a look at that. We've also got 4.8 million. And what I'd like to do is pay down our loan a little bit. I think we're trying to reduce it by 500,000. Just to keep getting that loan reduced down. And what I want to do in this part is two things. First, I would want to try if I can improve the profitability on that line, and then the rest of the video will be on focus on future proofing, because one thing that you do need to think about because the fact that you've got industries like this disappearing, when you see an industry that's got potential, what you want to do is get a small line on it so that it runs, so that you can keep it there, so that as demand actually increases and improves, you can actually do something about it, a bit like what I did down here. And one thing I would like to do is get this log camp also tied into here, because to get this factory going, you can see we're going to need to produce, to get this factory up to maximum, we're going to be able to need to produce 400 timber, which means we're going to need 800 logs. Now, if you think about the fact that this only produces 400, so we need two of these supplying logs to here to be able to keep this factory up at maximum capacity. In fact, while we're here, I think we'll do this line straight away. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to mess around trying to get around roads. We're we'll try and do the road a little bit cheaper. I think actually get a curve on here. And what we're aiming for is road. Actually, could we get? I think we'll just go straight across country. We're aiming for there, aren't we? So the road across to here. Because profit is based on direct distance, so sending trucks around this loop here would have been a waste of time. And we're to set up a new route. I can't. Getting ahead of myself here. Oops. Didn't I connect that road up there? Bit of a mistake. And we're this round. Oops. In. We only really need one platform here. That side to do. This time we can set up a route. What we'll do is, this is a pickup point, this is a drop off point. So come into here. Bigger. Nope, bigger, sorry. Terminals. What that would do is give me two drop-off points here. And I'll buy about 15 trucks here. I'll go. So I'm not too worried about actually making a vast profit. Need to rename line 1. What is this? Let's go over and see what this line. Okay, let me just come here, line manager. This is Birmingham, so I'll call you in Birmingham Wood. Okay. What that will do is once the trucks get going, get into here, that should start to make us a little bit of profit. Right, let me just get back to up to here. We've got this also another lumber line here which we need to do. What I want someone to do is very obligingly put in another route, but before we do that, I just want to do a little bit of a fix here because this rail is horrible. I don't like it one bit, so I don't know. So come out here. You, oops, nope. You see that this line is actually maximum speed for the track, which is great because that should improve the situation here. Now I want to stay on that lower level because that's raised as well. Oh, nope. That train get by first. Bit fast, please. Signal. Okay. On that line. Up this way. And that means that we should be able to take this track out. Chase the train. The next thing I want to do is double track this line into here. The reason I'm doing this is that I want to put another train on this line, but I think to do it we're going to need to over here like that. I know I'm spending a lot of money, but it will pay for itself. And just come in here, just make that connection there. So, and we've got to put a signal there. One way, definitely. And of course, we're going to have to put some extra signals. You're there. Where's the other train? The other train's there. Good. What we can do now is take a chance up here. Finish vessel. Never find it. Float another line, train off that line. Now, if you see here, we've also got conditions of the vehicles. And I've had a couple of messages already with emissions. It's kind of complaining a little bit about the quality of the trains. But to be honest, in 1850, I don't worry too much about emissions. The reason being is we're still developing the towns, and just to show you the overlay, this is probably going to be the worst example. You can see that even though that probably some of the trucks on this route here are in fairly bad condition. If we this is it, bad, mediocre. In fact, I think the only place I might want to fix the emissions, always get that little jerk when we're very close to the edge of the map, could possibly be here. See, very bad. Okay. Now this might be actually starting to have an impact on the emissions in them. Even with these being very bad, the emissions aren't that high, and they're only kind of affecting the industrial area on this side of Stainford. So we're okay at the moment from an emissions point of view. Anyway, we got our first line, another train on that line. Now, returning to the theme of this video is I want to make profit. Now, if we look here, you can see that this actually increases in 4 steps. And as far as I remember correctly, is every time this goes up a step, this production doubles. So we got 2, 4, 6, 800, which means we got to deliver 1,600 tons of crops to get the maximum production out of here. Now each farm, see that little kick again. I mean, it could be me. See, but each one of these farms produces 200. So technically, you could supply all the food for the whole area. But I have a plan because I put in a double station here. And what I want to do is we got the town here, which will eventually my area called Erie, which eventually most likely need food. So what I'm planning, I want to preserve this farm here. I don't want it to go out of disappear, because if I lose it, it's going to be a real pain in the neck. So what we're going to have is a cargo terminus here. If we can turn that around, go the other way. Maybe if we can get you about there. And what we're going to do is start with a single line. Now, as far as I can see, the terrain here is relatively flat. And we're aiming for a bit of a downward slope there. I think we can afford to keep it reasonably level there. Actually, if I curve out that way, leave some space around this lumber mill, so that if we need to put a station in here, we're not going to crowd it. Because this is one thing about this game, is once you get to a certain point and you've got lots of things going on, it's very easy to crowd out the actual stations, so you can't get lines in. I think what we'll do is keep this end to end, but we're going to have to put that little connection in there for the moment. Okay, industry founded, Blandford Forum. Right, we're going to go and check that out. But first things first, we're going to get UI out there, here, and we'll call you iCrops. So this would be iCrops. Now, when you're starting really early in the game, the actual trains having mixed cargoes is not particularly that good. In fact, what we'll do is I could really do a new train type, actually, couldn't I? And okay, we'll just get here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now this track's a little bit flatter than the other one, so I think what we might do is go for an extra 1.5 million. iCrops. Okay, we might need some signals here to help the process along a little bit. At the moment, we've got one train running backwards and forwards along this line. Aha! That may not be such a good idea. Where is the train? I think, yeah, because he's going to collide, isn't he? What I'll do is okay, we've got a bit of a problem here, which I've not really considered. But we also got an opportunity. Okay. How much money am I making on the green line? Got iCrops. Okay. Gainsborough crops. Right, we'll just check this, John. This guy's making money. Right, what we're going to do Not exactly planning on spending this money, but that's all that. Run you through here for the moment. Track's a little bit tight, actually. This is dropping right down. I'm going to rerun the track, actually. So let me just rerun the track. Come here. Right, what we're going to... that right. There. See, that's actually working a little bit better. Actually, we can maybe... No, I want to... Maybe we'll move you over that way a little bit. That's 109. Not happy with that. But that's a bit better. Let me just get out of this thingy bobby thingy. What we'll do is we'll put a signal on there and on there. Go through that line. We need to take that out, some money back. There. And we'll just put a signal there for the moment. What that will mean is the train that I wanted to get up on the other line will be able to run. And then we got the beginnings of a two-way line here, which will then allow us to run through down around here. Okay, I have to be very careful with the money because I've spent a fortune. I've got eye crops and Immingham wood. Let's go and see how you guys do. I don't think these guys have really started doing their first deliveries, have they? It's taken a little while to get out here. Yeah, see, a little bit of a profit starting to come in now on the line. So as more and more trucks come in, we'll get a line. How spread out are these guys again? You could probably get some more. Okay. You need a... Oh, I didn't connect this line up. Okay, we'll just fix that. We'll leave that for the moment. It won't make that much difference. No, we can leave that there because the game's got the intelligence to work out the difference on the two tracks. This guy's going to move quite well. So we've now got that going there. Blandford Forum seems to be getting a lot of action. Let me just go and see what's going on in Blandford Forum. Blandford Forum is... well, there's one way to do it. We got Blandford Forum here. We've got this quarry. I think this is the new quarry. In fact, we've got two quarries here now. But we got... Where's the nearest stone? Erith Quarry. Where's that? That's right up there. It's a little bit far. Oh, we got a quarry over there. That's not bad. We could get one of these connected. But does anyone? Yeah, we actually got a circular route here. Immingham needs materials. We got that there. Where did that quarry go? We got Peter Moore quarry here. We got this here, which is going to have a lot of potential. It's also near a river, so if we get quarry open up near the river, we can use the shipping. This is great. Question is, how do we got gain at them? There's nothing to come back that way. We can get stone to here. How much stone is in 20? Right. So we need to start small scale and then build from it. We can change things. Right. I think we'll go gain. The principle is going to be streets, roads. So road from here across the river. Oh, they cancel that. That's way too expensive. Okay, we're not. I mean, we could do a ridiculous route, which we could make a little bit of money from. If I say put a route across there. Okay, we're going to do a really stupid route. I've got absolutely no idea whether this is going to make money, but it might just be enough of a placeholder to keep everything going. I mean, you can make a lot of money from materials. What we're going to have to do is try and shorten the route as much as possible. This is a single pickup, so I know it's a big circle. On the positive side, we won't get that much in the way of maintenance because these are public roads. So we'll go there. What we will do is that don't need it. And then where is the demand in? Got a little bit of demand here. So if I put whoops, no. Streets, got a nice looking street across there. Yeah. And what we'll do is we'll put can you cover this area? Got a little bit of brick there. I think maybe if we it's going to come in on the left hand side. I think if we flip that the opposite around like that. Okay. What we'll do is we'll start with the this is ridiculous, but I think if I can make it work, even if we lose money, I know I keep saying it, guys, but it's something that I can get this to really pay off. And what we'll do is we'll get a route. Start here. Run there. And then actually, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to put Immingham what can we call you? Immingham Stone to mats. Well, if it loses money, it loses money, and we just have to truck it away. Buy about 20 trucks. I just want to keep this place going. Where is it? Oops, one thing I need to do on the line. You've got to leave fully loaded. And we'll just let that run. As I say, as the money comes in, we'll make it. And then what I can do is Once we got this running, well, actually I could probably have gone for this one actually, but that's okay. Once we've got them, we get some materials here. We can ship the materials to here, and then we can actually get that. Now I know some of you may say, well, why didn't you use a train? Well, trains need high volumes, and what we're doing at the moment is just doing a bit of a placeholder. Right, so iCrops hasn't made any money yet. Gains for food is I mean, so we're kind of making money on everything except is the train up here yet from Immingham actually delivered anything? Yep, because of course I've been playing on slow speeds. We're just going to follow him for a little while over the train set. This is going to be his first run round, and of course it's going to take a little while for the farm to actually start producing a large amount of crops. I think what there might be scope for is to actually double up the line on the other side as well, so that we can go to the other farm and bring more crops back from the other farm. But we'll get this one, see if this one makes us a profit. I mean, quite often the first round trip is the indicator. If it comes in here and we go into the positive, that is a good indicator that we've got ourselves a solid line. Where 279,000. That's a good indicator for the line going that way. I think we got 5 million. We'll sort this line out, bit of line out first. It's just annoying me. Got single track here, so I think we'll start by new here, because this will should have the higher speed. So if I tidy this bit of track up, it'll also be a bit shorter and a bit quicker. So okay, what's that? Chemical plant that's Spalding. Oh, I think that's going to annoy me because I've got a feeling. Apologies, we're going to go and take a look at that. Where's Spalding? I think that's Spalding. Oh, that was one of my targets. That would have been a brilliant place to make some money. We've got this food factory here as well, which is something else I was looking at. Is we got 1, 2, 3 farms over here, and we could bring a line down through here to the food factory. We got a secondary supply to Spalding, but I think we're going to need a bit more money for that. We found Ongar. Where's Ongar? Ongar. I don't remember. We got food here. Now I am actually thinking there's nothing really here. Got a steel mill here. Now that's got potential. We've got 2 coal mines. Gonna need to protect this. Okay. We got 2 coal mines here. We got iron mine there, and this is really well placed to be able to take advantage of. Right, I'm going to finish off what I'm doing up north, and then I'm going to come back and do that. I really want that steel mill working, so just going to get back to here and go on with the double tracking. First we need to do is get rid of this to fusion. Just get rid of you. I'm not going to get any money from it, but That's okay. I mean, I will get better with the track planning later on, but and then I think, oh, we've got a bit of a problem here because that track's on the wrong side. So what we're going to have to do is pick up the track from this side. Run through there. Not on the money. One of the things about this game is it's very easy to get a little bit too carried away. Run you here, and we'll run you to there, and we'll run you in there. I've got to remember, right, we can choose which side of the line we want it to run on there. Right, you've chosen that because the game is inclined that way. So come here, signal there. Start with Gainsford. Why have you got a problem? Not connect all stations. Just look at the signaling. That needs to be removed. We've got to do that very carefully. And then you're going to come out that way. And we'll put you there. Set the line up a little bit. Eventually we'll probably have 3 trains on this route. You up. Very cool. You get past the crossing. And clone you. So we got 2 trains running on this route. Looks like I is turning a profit. Gainsborough Crops is going to take a little while to settle down because I've been messing it about, but it will settle down eventually. What we do need to do is create some demand for here. As you can see at the moment we're transporting 100% from here. So actually we could get more crops coming in here will make a difference. Because how are we doing here actually in Gainsborough? We've got spare slack, got some slack in this system anyway. So at the moment I'm quite happy to let that trundle on. Oil, Stanford oil is there. I think what I'm going to do is get rid of the debt. We got left now 2.5 million. Reduce that red debt down again. Right, where was that? Where was that nice steel mill? Here it is. Right, so what? So we can't do much with steel at the moment, but what we are going to do is preserve this steel mill by delivering iron steel to here. But we actually got a tool factory, but we've got no plastics. That's okay. I just want to get this operational because we got this up here as well. See, so this is certainly worth actually preserving. So we're going to put in here. We're going to double terminal here. Actually, we're going to probably need 3 terminals. Actually, 3 drop-off terminals. We're going to have 3 lots of nice, good-looking trucks coming in here. Great if I could get that there. No, okay. Actually, what we probably do need. I mean, eventually I will make this railway, but at the moment this is all about getting. We need a pickup point here. This route's not going to make that much money, but we want to stretch it this way a little bit, and we're going to have to put a road in across here. I don't want to go through Gainsford. So, run a road through here. And route there. So that's the 2 coal ones, and then what we've got here, we need to put a road. Again, I don't want the trucks going through Cleatmore, so because it comes back to the emissions. As the emissions grow, and of course as the date moves forward, the emissions get bigger. So you need to come up with a road network that avoids goods vehicles running through residential areas or any urban area whatsoever. So it's the way you've got to look at it is that what we're doing at the moment is quite a good investment. I think probably going to build some stuff here. So if we can actually send some steel here. Yeah, I mean that's actually potentially a very good line. Actually, we've got, although we're going to need more of these to get. What's it? Yeah. I think we'll worry about this. Same time though, this would be really good to produce some goods here. I think what we'll do, actually, yeah, we've got well, yeah, we'll get the routes set up. But what we could do is bring the steel to here and then have a short route to take it to there. That might work, yeah. So we'll start with a depot. I'll put a central depot because we're going to have trucks going to have a long outrun on each. So we'll put the depot there, and then we got to create 3 routes. You fleets coal devil one. I have 15 odd trucks of these. Yeah. Fleet devil one. These guys will go there. We need to now create a route from there. For you fleets coal deliver 2. Now this route isn't quite so long, so we're only by about 10 trucks here. And we'll get you there. You're going to go there, and then these will start picking this up. And then the 3rd route is going to be up from there. Yeah. We'll call you, keep it consistent, we're going to call you cleats iron ore devil. Now this one we're going to need, it's a little bit further out, but at the same time it's also going to be a bit of a run through. So what we'll do is we'll buy about 20 trucks for this one. No, what happened there? Immigrant new industry. This might work out actually. Apologies. Let me just do this. 20 by get you running there. Now we just got, it says Immingham oil. Was it Immingham is? Oh, Now this is good because we got oil here, got an oil refinery there. And we've got, what does this need? This needs oil. Oh, we've got a good setup here. If I can pull it off, we're gonna need a lot of money though, because what we could do is take the, we got an oil field. If it stays, where is it? I saw an oil field somewhere. An oil field here. It's about to disappear. That's annoying. Okay. Because if we could get the oil into there, we need another oil field. Where's, no, we need the crude oil, don't we? We need oil wells, not oil fields. Suppliers. I need an oil field. This is indicating that this one here is actually disappearing. This is Nuneaton. Blandford, Blandford Forum. Right, it's saying that this is Blandford Forum. Where's the Blandford? Okay, we got, that's horrible. It's a shame that that's going. Stainsford, Ongar. There's Ongar. That's even further away. Okay, how? We're gonna need a lot of money to make this work, because we would, I don't know. We got. I mean, it's not that far. We'd have to run a rail line through here to here, and then we'd drop off the oil here, and then run it through to there, across a river. That is a little bit much, to be honest. Actually, let's just see. Am I actually making money on this route here? Stanford, what route's this called? Let's see. Of course, Birmingham Stone. So not made any money on this yet. Look at the guys here. Well, they are making some money. It's just that I think they're just still on their first delivery. I think what we will do, yeah, is there. We just think. I'm trying to think of what we can do here to try and make a bit more money. So we've only delivered 26 stone. We could get more. At the moment, we don't have that many, but if they're all losing money, I think what it is actually it's only the first ones have actually got here. Have we? They made 9,000. Okay, I've got an idea. What we'll do is we're going to create another route. I'm going to start. Where is it? Here. Wow. On that. From north. Just messed this up, haven't I? The Immingham North. And that's just running backwards and forwards. Right. We need a new line. Pick up there. I know this is going to be a duplicate, but it will make sense, guys. And then you lot are actually going to drop off there. And you're going to wait till reloaded. And Let's call you Immingham Stone and Materials. And how much have we got? What's the demand in here for materials? 20. So where did I put the depot? Where's the depot? Didn't I put a depot out here? Oh, that might explain why it's taken such a long time to set things up. I think we are going to put a depot here now. And what I'm going to do is we're going to buy another 15 of these. And you're going to go to Immingham Stone and Materials. Right, so the idea is that one line will be just shipping the stone backwards and forwards and slowly making a profit. And then what will happen is that the other line will actually bring the materials down to here, distribute the actual materials into there. So that will actually allow us to make money. That's what's the theory anyway. So we've got that line there, got this line here running up through there. We've got the beginnings of steel industry here. Oh, game, I can really hate you. Okay, well, we've preserved the steel mill anyway. We just need to be able to turn it into something useful now. Right, I'm aware that I'm probably gone way over time on this video. So what we're going to do now is just going to take a look at what we've got. We'll set it to everything. So we're starting to make, well, it says nothing at the moment because we haven't done anything. We are making quite a lot of money here. It looks like the oil line is actually picking up here. Let's just have a look and see what we got. Oh, wow, we got a nice pile here. How much demand have we got here now? 76. We probably okay. We're gonna buy another five of these trucks. 5 of these. We'll assign you to what are we going to assign you to? Stanford fuel delivery. Yeah. What that will do is keep building up Stanford here. We've got money here. We've got oil here, so I mean, we could possibly put another train on this line. Although, looking at this, have a look at our. I mean, this is coming along really well. I mean, we're shipping the fuel in here. But the giveaway actually is if you come into here, the line manager, isn't it? Rates. So if we look at the oil fuel, the rate is 102. There's approximate annual throughput per station is 102 at the moment. And this is 108. But we really need this to get to 200, be really efficient. But again, one thing I don't really do this early in the game is get too obsessed with the line mathematics. This is more the mathematics I'm interested in. Is this train has got capacity of 40. If you watch it come in here, station is 33. So he will wait. He's picked up 35. That means that he's not running a maximum income. So what we really need is another oil feed in here. But if I put another oil train on here, what will happen is that this will go. here. Well, we got 117 in here. What we could do to get production up here, and we could also make some quick cash from it, is we could use trucks to send the oil up to here. So we could put move the oil from here to here, which would then improve the overall efficiencies. This has got 37. I don't think I want to obsess too much about that, but it's something we need to do. We've also got potential here. We got an oil well here. The problem we got with this oil well is that we'd have to run the train down to there, back to there, and then out to here. Maybe that is something for the next part, to be honest, guys. I mean, we're doing okay for food at the moment. Food that's being produced here is 100% transported. We could possibly put another train on this line. The Gainsborough is growing, so the excess food that we're currently getting from Gaines here is being fed into Gainsford. So this is like becoming a self-reinforcing line. So, I mean, how much money am I making on the airline? Highline? We were making 219,000. We got a 12-minute cycle. I mean, there is an argument to actually do that, but I think if I was going to make some money, just look. Right, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. We'll be doing in the next part is we'll be looking at connecting up this area here to the fuel here, but we'll have to put a line connection in so that something about here, so that we can send the oil to here. Well, bring the crude oil in, ship the oil to here, pick up fuel, and then take it back. That is potentially a very profitable line, because we'd have the whole line would be carrying something. And the demand here at the moment is only 72, but that's something that's certainly going to be worth looking at. Anyway, until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.